As German ground forces rampaged through Poland, Kriegsmarine commanders Erich Raeder and Karl Donitz proposed the idea of convoy raiding and the building of a strong U-boat force as an essential strategy to combat the enemies of Germany. The call goes out for volunteers to man this new force. One of those volunteers is Captain Fritz Krautmann. After spending most of his career on destroyers, Krautmann is eager to make his mark in the U-boat force and prove his worth to the Reich. After stocking up on provisions for several days at sea and a training officer, U48 sets out for some basic skills training. Once out to sea, they begin learning the ins and outs of operating in the open waters in a very small craft. As the crew settles into their stations and their confidence grows, they look forward to the next test. The real test for any submarine operating in wartime, the ability to attack when submerged.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
After diving, they conduct a series of simulated attacks and learn evasive tactics, all of which could mean the difference between success, failure, and life and death. Captain Krautmann and crew receive praise from the training officer and also a warning. Now their true training is about to begin. U48 returns to Wilhelmshaven, eager to begin their first assignment. Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome to the first episode of a new series on the game U-Boat. It is a submarine simulation where you play as the skipper of a World War II German U-boat. You have to manage your crew, plot patrol courses, and carry out attacks on enemy shipping. It is early on in the war, so we have a pretty basic U-boat here for our Captain Fritz Krautmann. It is the U48, but it is what we are going to start our career in World War II as a Nazi U-boat captain as. I did play through some of the tutorial missions beforehand, so I have a very general idea of what I'm doing, kind of like Captain Krautmann has never skippered a U-boat before, so he has a very general idea. things are going to be a little bit shaky getting started, at least until Captain Krautmann gets a feel for his duties and yours truly gets a feel for the game. Right now I don't have any of the mods installed. Trying to keep it a little bit realistic. I don't think my first U-boat would have stuff like the TDC that I'm sure you've seen in other YouTubers' playthroughs. But those will be coming in the near future. So what we have to do right now is we have to see our deck officer here and get our orders for our first patrol.
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Now I did go through and made
Dies sind
sure
die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
my ship was fully stocked with provisions and weaponry. Why is this so small? Right, well, whatever. We have a choice of 3 spots for our first patrol. 2 of them are over here in the North Sea. They all say low for a chance of seeing any shipping, so small, small, small. But I think we're going to take this one first. Your orders will be to travel to sector AN-43 through AN-58 on the North Sea and travel 2,000 kilometers inside it to complete your patrol. You may receive additional orders after reaching the area. So we're going to take this one. Really very curious why my UI is so small here. Give me 1 second. Hey, there we go. I can see things. Alright, so we're going to get underway, and we are going to get up to our first patrol sector, which is up here. So we'll set the course. I'm going to go up to the top corner to start out with.
Kurs setzen.
So we'll get that underway. With the diesel motors.
Schneller, schneller!
And away we go. Off on our first mission. Now it is going to take a little bit of time for us to reach our patrol sector. So once we get to that area, I'm going to drop down to periscope depth, do a hydrophone check, set up a patrol pattern, and see what we can find. If we can sink some enemy shipping on our first patrol. MK got a radio message. Hostile action on the part of Polish allies, England and France, are not to be expected. Hostile actions against them are prohibited until further notice. We will confirm that and continue on our way. You were pretty close to getting into our patrol area now. Alright. So we did reach our patrol area. Now we have to travel 2,000 miles in that patrol area. Let's on the report. And then set up our patrol here.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Kind of do an
setzen.
irregular patrol for now. Come up
Legen
like
Sie den Kurs
this.
an.
We'll just do that for now.
Schneller, schneller!
See what we can find here. A little too slow. Alright, so right now I'm going to come to a stop. Drop down to periscope depth.
Seerohrtiefe gehen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Alright, we're at periscope depth right now, so let's get our radio operator to the listening room. See what he can come up with. Go to the electric motor for now. Do a little bit of traveling. So far, nothing. This up a little bit. All right, let's come back up to the surface and continue our patrol. So I'm going to go through my patrol pattern that I've set up, periodically dropping down to periscope depth to check for enemy contacts. Another transmission from headquarters. All submarines, English ships are to be considered hostile with immediate effect. At present, all first-wave submarines are instructed to attack freighters in accordance with the terms of the prize rules. As long as the prize rules are enforced, cargo ships flying the English flag may be attacked without warning. Okay, here we go. So we're continuing on our patrol here. Get things moving. Actually going to change my course here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Come down a little bit.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs setzen.
Our patrol like that. Up down to periscope depth.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Wechseln auf
Go to the electric motors. I have him go to the listening room. So far I haven't seen anything at all, or heard anything. But we are continuing with our patrol. Alright, we got a transmission from BDU. Let's see what it says. France has been at war with us since 1700 hours today. Defensive action against French warships and freighters are permitted. Submarines are not allowed to board or attack French flagged vessels. Self-defense is allowed. Okay. We're at war with France now, so we can attack French ships. Which is a good thing, I guess. Here you see us cruising along. Well, our captain's resting, so we'll let him rest for now. But as you can see, we are continuing on our patrol.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
We're working on our diesel engines, building up our electrical power. In the unlikely event that we actually encounter something. I haven't seen anything at all this whole patrol, and we're getting pretty close to where we were supposed to end our patrol.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
So we're gonna assign 2 crew members to this guy. And then 2 crew members to this guy. Help him out a little bit. Alright, we gotta redo our patrol here. Let's head back
Kurs auf
north.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Got a new communication here, so let's see what it says. Several widely separated smoke columns in Naval Square AN 792 suspected convoy northeastern course sending bearing signals. This message is followed by bearing signals. We can track the source as long as the transmission stays active. So AN 792, which would be... Where would AN 792 be? Apparently nowhere near where we are. But they are heading in a northeast direction. Tiny group right here. Heading northeast. So let's adjust our patrol path.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Come down here
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
like this and see if we can intercept them. All right. Right, they are tracking them, so did kind of lose them. Let's see what this says. Lone steamers, smoke clouds spotted somewhere in Naval Square. AN 519, slow speed, southwest course, pursuing other targets. Alright, so AN 519. (519) southwest course. (519) right here. Southwest. Let's come up and see if we can
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
intercept these guys. Right. We're gonna go down to periscope depth now and see what we can hear. Let's get you into the listening room. Go to the electric
Wechseln auf
motors.
E-Motor.
Slow down.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Propellers detected. Oh, there we go. We actually have someone.
Legen Sie
Start
den
heading
Kurs
in
an.
that direction.
Zu Befehl.
Wonder which way they're going. And it looks like they're heading in this way. Let's
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
change our course this
Jawohl, Herr
like
Kaloi.
that. See if we can intercept these guys.
Kurs setzen.
Bestätigt.
Could be our first kill here. These look like they're kind of going pretty fast though. Let's speed up
Schneller!
and try and
Kurs
get
auf
out
diese Koordinaten setzen.
ahead of
Ei,
them
ei,
here.
Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Oh, they stopped.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
There we go. We got somebody.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Gonna pause here real quick. Alright, I'm gonna mark, see if I can tell which way he's going. Alright, looks like he's heading... Oops. Alright, looks like he's heading in this direction here. Alright, let's slow down a little bit here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Change course. We should be able to see him pretty soon. Let's get the captain here on the... He's on the attack periscope. Alright. See what we can see here. Right, he is off to my left a little bit. Not seeing him. Very exciting, my first contact. There he is, there he is. We got him. Alright, let's lock on. Oop. There he is. We'll identify him. We got one forward facing, one rear facing, stack halfway back. Looks like an Empire Bell. Or an Empire Tower. Let's go with Alright, sorry about that. Had to pause to attend to some real life stuff here. Now what I want to do right now is make sure you're not going to pass the guy. So let's Get back here. Okay, I want to unlock him. I want to check his speed. Let's recognize. And then check his speed.
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
All right. See how fast he's going here. Okay. Going 13. Knots. Distance. Use the Q and E to rotate the ghost image so that sea level is at the highest point of the mass on the ship. Alright. Can't be right. Oh, here we go. That can't be right. Two kilometers. All right. I'm going to pause here real quick. Do this. This isn't working. Alright, looks like it's 38 degrees for our angle on bow. Alright. Back to Klaus here. And he's going this way, so go up to 38 degrees. We'll set. Let's go to our torpedoes here.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Go with 1 and
Rohr
2.
2, bewässern!
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Alright, looks like
Rohr
we
2
are
fertig.
doing fairly well here. Check our map again. And I know you're supposed to attack at a 45 degree or at a 90 degree angle, but right now let's change this again. Course distance. Put that up to 45 degrees. And we're gonna fire. Gonna fire away.
Los!
Empire Deed. Tube 1 is fired. Tube 2 is fired. Alright. Okay, we're gonna end up missing this because I can't control the camera. No, no, no.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Let's just pause here.
Jawohl.
our torpedoes. You can even see them. Rid of that. I think those are our torpedoes right there. Maybe that's us. Yeah, it's us. Yeah, we're gonna end up missing the attack. See what happens here. Admiral Noah is... Alright, our torpedoes look like they're running pretty good. Kind of wanted to see this here. We'll just leave it paused for now. How's that? Right, found them. There they are right there. There's our torpedoes. I think they're running pretty good. Hopefully we didn't miss. Alright, we got a hit. We got 2 hits. Our first kill. Our first kill. Does look like she's sinking too. There's some lifeboats. All right. It's a hit. Oh my lord, why is it so big?
Treffer. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
What the hell? How do you get this shit? All right. Okay, so I can't figure out how to get this. Ridiculous. Alright, here we go. So we did get our first kill there. We're about to run into him. So stop, and I guess we can go backwards. We're about to run right into these guys. Alright, stop. Come up to the surface. Alright, we got 2 queued messages we gotta send to BDU, so he's sleeping. Let's send you to the radio room. You can send me on the message. 5 survivors on the lifeboat. Okay. We got a captain, so let's take him. Let's take Bill Adams, the captain. Sending the report. Give these guys supplies. Lifeboat number 1. Give them supplies. Give them some cheese. Alright, you're welcome. Take this guy on board. Anyone else? I already gave these guys food. But we'll do it anyway. Okay. Go to Lifeboat 2. Give them some supplies. We'll give them some cheese, too. There you go. Alright, it says 3 interactions. There's a wreck on the seafloor. How should we proceed? Send a diver? I don't know if I really want to do that. Target is sinking. Alright. So we sent some food off to these guys that are somewhere out here. Battery capacity 68%. Let's switch to the diesel motors and go. Okay. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do here. Just get rid of all these things. Might not have needed to use all those torpedoes, but whatever. That was cool. That is way out there, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to continue on our patrol. Go to the diesel motors.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And we're going to continue on our patrol here. All right, away we go. All right, so we did achieve the mission complete. We can return back to port. But, oh, I guess it's automatic. 2 days later, we are back in port. Apparently. So that's what this says.
Im Dienst.
Hey, we even got a decoration out of it. We've got the Iron Cross Second Class, awarded to Fritz Krautmann. Iron Cross decorations were established in 1813 by King Friedrich Wilhelm III of Prussia. Has a long tradition in German military. It is awarded for a single act of bravery in battle. Black core is made of solid iron, and the frame is made of an alloy called German silver. Gains points towards the next decoration. Determined torpedo course at Empire Deed Freighter. Sunk Empire Deed and completed assignment. There we go. Campaign mission complete. The first patrol has been completed during a pivotal time in history. Germany is now at war with the Western European powers, and the success of our war effort relies on the brave actions of U-boat captains like yourself. Plus 100 on my reputation. Make a difference in this crucial time, Skipper. Okay. Our intel tells us that the ship had GRT of 6,014 tons and was transporting medical supplies from Bergen to London. Registered in Great Britain. We got $200 for that. 6,014 tons, 5 days, 15 hours at sea, 2,605 miles. We sunk the Empire Deed. And this gives me a log of all of that. Okay. You have survivors on your ship. Release them by talking with the recruiting officer before undocking. Right? I guess we have to go talk to the recruiting officer, which is somewhere over here. There he is, way over there.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
Brought survivors from a sunken ship. There we go. There we go. And that's that. Take an assignment from the leading officer in port before leaving. Alright, well, I'm going to do that in our next episode. Like I said, things are going to be kind of shaky till Fritz and myself get the hang of things. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this very first episode of our U-boat U48 career with Captain Fritz. If you did like the episode, if you could kindly hit the like button, that would help the channel out and the episode and the series get a little bit of traction in terms of the YouTube algorithm. If you want to follow along with Captain Fritz Krautmann, hit the subscribe and come along with us. Tips and advice are especially welcomed in this game, seeing as I'm brand new at it. Anything you could add to help me improve my gameplay and your viewing experience would be greatly appreciated, so leave those in the comment section below. And we will continue in our next episode. Yay, 76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.